On this dark night, very moody, sort of like gas station lighting, as we exited the gas station, there was a period that was sort of like a blur. Or not a blur, but it was like my dream's way of visualizing how time was passing was abstracted. To the extent that like people were coming and going from the van. As I was driving, people were leaving, other people were getting on board. And at some point I looked next to me and was like, hey, you take over. I've been driving a while. I want to see what everyone's going to and like coming back from. I walked to the center of the van and there was a staircase that went downstairs into the belly of this van that was like expansive. On the inside, this van looked like a gorgeous wood-carved library. And it was populated. There were tons of people there. I started milling around, and I ran into my mom from, 1978. And, she recognized me first, which I thought was strange, because, mom from 1978 would not know who I was, 30-year-old Keith. I hadn't even come about. But she had been time traveling using this van.
My people, said the king, dressed in metals and fine silks. Swaying to the podium at the front of the stage, he soaked in the applause. Look upon your works. Behind him, the curtain fell and fluttered aside. Excited whispers swept through the crowd at the sight of the green gold starship, poised in its launch harness, its metal gleaming in the sun that shone through the palace windows. The king clapped and watched expectantly as the domed chamber vibrated softly and the walls before the ship slid apart to reveal the open sky. To the stars, shouted the king to sycophantic cheers. The stars? Asked the cloaked woman, perched upon a recess of the back wall. Good sir, do my ears deceive me? Oh, what joy, what rapture! Her companion said nothing. The woman smirked and kicked a heavy boot against his metal side. There is no joy in you, my friend, she chided sarcastically. No joy, but fear for a friend who has let pride dismantle reason. The woman's smile faded. Her boots met the marble floor with a
Similar vein, we got Genghis Tron,
Yeah.
23.
Dude.
They've been hiding for a bit, but this feels like they haven't really missed a beat, man.
No.
It was really solid.
Yeah, it's pretty different. Did you listen to any of their earlier stuff, like Board Up the House or anything like that?
No, I hadn't. This was
Okay.
kind of my introduction to them, and it's pretty relentless too. Like you think you hit the apex and the next song's even grander, and it's phenomenal. I was a big fan of this one.
It's very cohesive too.
Yeah.
I feel like there aren't a ton of ideas about harmony taking place on this album. You kind of run into those similar like singing backup tones, like creating these major chords and stuff.
Yeah.
But it works. It sounds great. And yeah, like we were just saying, there's just kind of a lack of bands that really integrate synth successfully into like metal or harder rock. These guys have been doing it for a while.
Siento obsesión en estos momentos, corre el tiempo. Todo lo que siento es ansiedad. Te extraño, te quiero más. El camino que aparta nuestro amor. Los mundos muy opuestos, no puedo más, no puedo más. Oh, no sabes cuánto te amo. Hay calidez al sentir tus manos. No sabes cuánto te amo, la dulzura a sentir tus labios. Todo lo que siento es ansiedad. Te extraño, te quiero más. El camino que aparta nuestro amor. Los mundos muy opuestos, no puedo más, no puedo más.